guys, welcome back to Sleekedbyeni. So we're going to get right into the video. This is following a video of where I was plucking the frontal and now I'm just going to be styling the frontal. So I hope you love it. Let's begin. This was straight after plucking, so the first thing I'm going to go is go through with the spray and just spray the frontal just to damp it a little bit because I'm going to be using the hot comb. So the next thing I'm going to do is part the sections and I'm going to go through the hot comb just to flatten it. Because I'm curling the hair, there's no need for me to straighten it. I'm going through with the hot comb to straighten the hair really quickly and just get rid of any lumps and bumps so that the hair is all uniform before I start to curl. So I finished off the back and the sides of the hair with the flat iron off camera, and I'm just using the flat iron to kind of form the type of parting that I want. So I want the hair to go all back and then into a deep side part. So I got my flat iron from AliExpress. It's been over 6 months and it was £30. I'll add the link to the description box below, but it works perfectly fine. I've had no issues with it. It's so good. You should really get yourself one because it cuts styling time down to like half. It's so much better than using a straightener. Then I'm going to create the pattern that I want. So I'm going for a deep side part because this is a 7x7 mini frontal closure. So I quickly parted one half of the hair to one side and I'm going to start with the left hand side and I'm going to start curling. So the first thing I'm going to do is just brush through, make sure there's no tangles just to make it an easier process. And I'm also going to spray some heat protectant. So I'm curling away from the face and I'm leaving the hair on the curling wand for about 5, 6, 7 seconds. Once I'm done with the curling of the whole head, I'm going to spray some more heat protectant right on the front of the frontal because I'm going to go through the hot comb just to create the type of hairline that I want. So obviously the baby hairs are still parted away and I'm just going to spray onto the hair and then I'm going to use the hot comb to just comb through in a backwards motion. A really good tip when using the flat iron is to use the back end of the flat iron. So just using that to actually press on the hairline flattens the hair a whole lot more and it's so helpful and it's really useful and it makes the hair look good. So the next thing I'm doing is using hair wax or an oil sheen, something like that, just to literally add a little bit onto the top of the head. So I'm going to go through the hot comb again. This is what's going to make the hair actually stay in place and add a little bit of shine to it. You can see it makes a huge difference. Literally before the hair was looking a little bit dry, adding a little bit of oil sheen or hair wax just adds a little bit of magic to the hair. So the look's really coming together. As you can see, I'm just going through with a flat comb just to shape the hairline or the front of the hair into the way I want it to look. So I just want it to be pushed back, and then the baby has to just come a little bit forward. And as you can see, the pluckings really helped a lot as well. So once I cut the lace, the look is literally going to be a 10 out of 10. So like I said before, I add a little bit of wax or hair oil, hair sheen onto the hairline, and I'm just using that to help mold the shape into the style that I want. I'm also making sure to use a flat iron on the first couple of inches on the hair because I'm not trying to straighten the curls that I've already curled. So I'm just using it literally on the roots. I then quickly just pluck a straight part in just to make that hairline a little bit sharper. Normally I go through with a dark root spray to sharpen the part, but in case you don't have that, you can literally use eyeshadow and then just go through with the concealer down the middle for that straight parting. So this is the final look, and it's looking so good. As you can see, all I need to do next is cut the lace, slay the baby hairs, and it's a look already, baby. Thank you so much for listening. This was a really quick video on just how I styled the little frontals or the closures that I use. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah,